Hello, my name's Graham Mackenzie and I'm from Travel Mold TV, and we're here at the World Travel and Tourism Congress in Lisbon, in Portugal, and we're here to talk about sustainable innovation in tourism. And tonight we're going to be talking to a number of delegates about what their expectations are here at the summit. What are your expectations of the WTTC summit?
Great question. Our industry is at a great time. Things have been very, very good. And at the same time, we're at sort of a tipping point where things could go the other direction. And as you think about the importance of travel and tourism around the globe, I think to get a better perspective on what's important to a broad array of constituencies around the world is the right thing to do. And this is the only place where that happens. So I look forward to getting different perspectives from different folks in different voices than an American would normally have to see what we might do to improve travel and tourism globally.
Well, I expect that by the time we're through with this, we would have acquired some new skills and new ideas in global tourism. We would have made a lot of contacts, because I can see a lot of networking opportunities here. So I expect that by the time we're leaving this place, we'll have more contacts and we'll have more global ideas in global tourism. Yes.
Well, I hope that when the topic of growth is discussed, as it is supposed to this week, that we take into consideration the sustainability aspects, that people consider that growth comes with certain responsibilities to the environment and to the communities and to the culture, and that those issues get addressed.
Arnie, we're here in Lisbon at WTTC Summit. What are your expectations of the next few days?
Well, it's going to be interesting, and I'm hoping to see everybody's on the green bandwagon right now. And I'm kind of curious to see whether or not they're going to be getting into the economics behind it. And I'm wondering whether or not some of the people who perhaps don't have their green act together might get called on it.
Yes.
I think we've got a fantastic agenda ahead of us. There's an amazing delegation here. We've got some really top people. And I'm hoping to hear from them how they see the industry growing over the next 10 years or so. What are the major problems that we've got facing us? And really to hear some of their views on the solutions, the potential solutions moving forward.
Well, I'm here as a judge of the Tourism for Tomorrow Awards. We sampled a number of excellent organisations, all of whom are promoting sustainability, all of whom doing an excellent job, setting an important leadership role for the industry, I think.
What's your expectations for the next couple of days?
This is one of the largest summits that I've attended. There's going to be some 700 people here over the next 2 days, a day and a half. That's pretty intense amount of time to have that many people engaged in a conversation. So we're expecting some very exciting things. From our point of view, from the .Travel initiative, we're pleased that so many high-level executives are aware of the global initiative and, in fact, are engaging with it.
Yes, well, I'm from the Jumeirah Group in Dubai, and I'm a member of the WTTC Council. And I expect that we will continue to really emphasise to the world how important tourism is and what a great contributor it is to the economy of the world. Also to understand that we have to be very much aware of the need for sustainable tourism internationally to ensure that people will feel encouraged to continue travelling and not feel bad about travelling. I think we also have to make sure that governments understand the benefit of tourism to emerging nations, to places in Africa, India, even in China, and throughout the whole of Asia. It really does help a lot of these local populations that people come and travel. It's important as well that companies like the aviation companies, as they make new engines for their aircraft, that they really don't get criticism about how difficult it is for aircraft to fly because they bring too many carbon emissions into the atmosphere, which actually is not the case. As a general figure, we say about 3% of total emissions come from aircraft. But it's very unfortunate at the moment that governments continue to tax people who want to travel. And we feel that travel fosters a lot of international understanding, fosters peace, and certainly helps a lot of the economies of emerging nations.
Well, to be honest, Graham, I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of the senior decision makers around the world and debating the issue of sustainable tourism. I've already met some fantastic people who are actually doing new developments and new ideas and bringing them to the fore. And so really it's an exchange of ideas with people that can shape and change how we do things in the travel and tourism industry.
Tom, we're here at WTTC Summit in Lisbon. We're going to be talking about managing growth, breaking barriers. What are your expectations over the next couple of days?
Well, the one thing about the WTT Summit is you've got the leaders of all the major companies here. They are the people that will drive the future of this industry. So what's discussed here, you know, is going to be meaningful. You know, actually, people will take actions on, because the decision makers are here. And in so many other formats, so many other conferences, you're not talking to the decision makers. But here you've got the CEOs of the top companies in the world. And they will change and they will make things happen. And that's why this summit is so different to so many others.
We look forward to meeting some people who are owners of hotels and actually enabling renewable energy on hotel sites at our expense.
My expectations are high. I think that the travel industry, which has made extraordinary progress since WTTC was founded 19 years ago, is actually really on the cusp. I mean, it's a wonderful place to be. The demand is huge. New markets like India and China and Mexico are coming on stream, so the demand is very high. But we face a time when we have new challenges. We have to move ahead on what we're doing in terms of sustainable travel. We have to make it easy for travelers to be responsible and to reduce their carbon footprint. We have to deal with infrastructure. This industry is going to double in size in the next 10 years, and if we don't get the infrastructure right, the experience will deteriorate and not get better. I think we have 700 people here who know that those are the issues, and I'm really enthusiastic about the fact that I think we're going to begin to address those, and we're going to start to work on programs that we need to put in place to help governments understand how important this industry is, and how if they simply milk the cow, they will not get the returns in the future, and we won't have the product that we want. So we have to work harder in the industry. We have to get governments to support the development of this very high employment, very important global industry.
Excellent.
There's a lot of big issues out there around the environment in which tourism operates. Climate's a big issue, poverty's a big issue, and I expect that here we have the cream of the private sector who are going to come and talk about how the private sector can respond to those issues. Coming from the UNWTO, which is the public sector organization, I'm looking to get some key thoughts which we can plug into our processes to take out from what's going to happen here.